like too easy.
This is what you want.
Now get ready. Here we go.
What the hell?
Let's go! Yeah!
Okay, hey, what's up, guys? It is your boy, the Luigi Reactor here, back again with another video. Sorry, my mic might be blasting a little bit. There we go. That should be better. And today, so this game here, like, was honestly a game for the longest time I really wanted to show my appreciation to, and actually tier rank a lot of the stuff in it here. So this one specifically, like, it doesn't include a lot of, like, the in-between, like, tracks with the cutscenes and all that. Honestly, I'm sure you guys don't really care about it all that much. It mainly includes like each of the areas, like themes, all the cyberspace stuff, the Guardian stuff, the quest songs, and of course the Titan battle songs, and any like the other vocal songs that this game has to offer. So it includes all the like important stuff in it, and I'm excited to like finally really showcase how I personally feel like everything should go in the Sonic Frontiers OST. And this is definitely, like, I mean, there definitely has been some Sonic OSTs, like the one in particular that came out recently was the Sonic Racing Crossroads that started rivaling this OST a bit for me, but I think what still, like, puts this as my personal all-time favorite Sonic OST is just how insanely good, like, they cooked with Kel and Quinn in this game here. I mean, you'll easily see for the S tier, like, the Titan themes are gonna be, like, up there, dude, like, easily, without a doubt in my mind. So since I don't have a whole lot of time, I'm honestly just gonna get straight into it here. But of course, guys, if you enjoy this tier ranking here, make sure to go hit that like button, hit that sub button, and again, if you become a certain member of the channel, you do get perks for these tier ranking streams where you get what's called priority chances, which allows you to, if you guess where I put something correctly, then you could get a priority for that. So definitely a really good perk. I do highly recommend checking it out because priority songs are very useful in some of my other streams. So yeah. So without further ado, I say let's get into it here. Let's do it. Alright, so we're starting off with I'm Here, the Mary Kirk Holmes version of it, so not the Kellen Quinn version. I think for me, like, all the Sonic Frontiers, like, vocal themes are, like, a lot of them, besides like, a few we'll get to them later, I really, really like them. And, like, I could have these on repeat, it is just how amazingly they're well done. I put that at S tier. Alright, database next. And yeah, we're gonna go at a rather quick pace since I only have about an hour and a half to do this stream here, so I'll be putting them where I feel. Database, that actually was a really cool mashup I found of this one, where someone did like a bunch of Linkin Park songs of this one here, which actually kind of works, so I don't think I'm overall gonna say this is like a C tier song. Never really too. Like, it's a solid good, like, first theme, but nothing too special. Yeah, the first Kronos movement is just kind of alright. I think I put that in D tier. I mean, like, it has, like, a big haunting feel to it, but it's nothing all that special. Alright, now we're going to Flowing. Flowing, yeah, easily, this is, I'm putting that in S tier. Flowing is an absolute vibe, absolute banger. I freaking love Flowing, it's so good, bro. And I love that, like, Sonic Racing Crossroads made a jazzy remix out of that one. Like, oh, that was so freaking good. Love it. I do like that later on movements in Kronos Island do start getting better, though. I'd probably put this B tier. I like this. This is one of the better movements. Alright, Digital Cave. What do we got? Yeah, this would have to be a challenge to see if I can end up getting for all this OST within a short amount of time. I think I put that like top C tier. Yeah. Alright, we got one of the first Guardian themes, Asura. I'm definitely going to say some of these names wrong, so sorry. Some of them are easy. We got weird ones, though. Let's say like bottom C tier for that one. Alright, Chronos Island third movement. We're gonna skip the like cutscene music. I don't need to hear that. Not doing those. I love the mysterious like feel to it, dude. Yeah, I think I'll put that one right there. God, I love. God, Chronos Island's so gorgeous, dude. Yeah, I'd say a high B tier for this one. All right. Let's see, quest backup. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Keep it going. We gotta go at this rapid pace, bro. This one's a vibe. Put it underneath the movements. That's a good one. Not a bad theme. Alright, Genshi. How does this one go? I've like played this game like so many times, so I'm like definitely very familiar with these. I say I think I like the remix version of this one later that we get in the Final Horizon. This one's just alright. I'm gonna put it like about right there. Like low C tier. Fourth movement. We don't need the result screen. Maybe that's a theme you can rank later. I don't know if it's in here or not. I mean, I just gonna do the ones that is in this rankings. I'm actually curious which Chronos Island theme. Yeah, this is for my music rankings that I did last night. Okay, this is the one I kept. So, because I was going for a lot of my Sonic music and trying to shorten down my playlist a bit. So. And this is the one movement that I actually kept, so it was my favorite out of the Chronos movements. Yeah, the first movement's like, but like, man, you get second, third, and fourth movements, like, they're really good. Such great overworld music. I just feel like it just captures the essence of like the point you are like in the game, and especially like with Chronos and this mysterious like ancient island with ancient ruins and all that. Yeah, I think I'll just keep it in the B tier. Yeah. Ooh, we got Guardian Squid next. Ooh, okay. Squid's actually one of the better Guardian themes. I'll put it about right there. I do like the Chronos movements a little bit more than it. Ooh, Dropaholic's a really good one. Ooh. This might be another S tier one. I really like Dropaholic. I think this one wasn't this one like one of the ones that got remixed in yeah, this is the one that got remixed in Racing Crossroads. It also does have a remix in the Final Horizon too. That's also a banger, which actually adds vocals to it. Hera, do you want to do your priority chances on this? Yeah, it's definitely S tier. That is a great one. I love that one. You have 7 again on these streams. More Chronos movements. Hey Fusion, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, the fun part is like figuring out like where you put each of the movements in Kronos Island. Doing fine, great to hear it. Alright, I think I'll put this right here. Alright, I'll keep track of this for you. Alright, Heraldy, win 1, loss, none yet. Alright, Ninja's next. And now from this point, since now you're actually competing at this, I'm not going to say my thoughts on these, just to make it more difficult for you. Can recognize the Guardians just for their thieves. That's fair. Yeah, for me, the ninja theme, like, it starts off kind of but, like, it gets better as it goes on, though. I'd probably say... maybe about, like, right there. So that is a loss. I figured you would like something like this, but you gotta remember my kind of music taste. Alright, cyberspace. Went for 6 this time. How well do you know the Sonic Frontiers OST, Mr. Fusion? I mean, always getting to revisit, like, that's one thing that I love doing about these tier rankings, is just getting to revisit, like, either, like, songs from your favorite bands, or getting to revisit songs from your favorite games, dude. It's always a fun time. Squid and Ghost. Yeah, Squid's my highest Guardian ranking at the moment. We'll see if another one gets higher up than it. I gotta remind myself that Guardians are different from, like, Titans. I think this one was also part of the mashup in Racing Crossroads, I think, maybe? Cause I know it was Rumble Wave, Dropaholic, and it was something else. I think they said Back to Your Roots. Actually, no, not bad. I'm not the biggest fan of the cyberspace theme, though. I'd probably put it about right there. Alright. Well, remember, flowing is for the first lap. The second lap, they do it to Dropaholic, and it's like a mashup of free, like, cyberspace themes. That's what I'm talking about. The final lap changes it up. Which is also, in Kronos Island, they change it to the I'm Here, like, Mary Culk and Kellen Quinn kind of like combo. So I love it when Sonic Racing Crossroads does that, where they completely change the theme to something else. Like, that is sick as hell. Love that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. One win, 2 losses so far. I will say, like, the frickin' Kronos Island remix, like I know, like, everybody, like, floors over how good the final lap version in Kronos Island is, but, like, dang, they, like, nailed, like, the feel of Kronos, but also the feel of, like potentially racing for it. Like, it was just so insanely well done in Crossroads. Alright, what's your guess, Heraldy? I'm gonna say B tier this one. Early's not doing too good at this so far. 3 losses, 1 win. I'm not saying anything before. I felt like you would have guessed B with how like I'm thinking about all the other Chronos stuff. It's like it's only the first movie where I'm like that's a D. The other ones I'm all like they're honestly overall solid like movements. That's why it was like hard for me to like really distinctively pick out one movement that I wanted to keep. Cause like a lot of the like Chronos movements are honestly equally good. It's kind of funny nothing's in A tier yet. Alright, what's your guess on this one, Early? I'm about to rank it. What you got? Early's brainstorming over there. He's like, this is a tough one. Where would Luigi, if I'm thinking about Luigi, if I'm going in the brain of this guy, where would he put this? That is a great question. Where would I put it, Early? I'd like you to tell me. Alright, he's like, bro, I don't know. Alright, if you don't give me a guess within the next 5 seconds here, I'm going on to the next one because I need to like hustle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Your guess is not valid for this one. I'm gonna put this about right there. You gotta give me your guesses fast, because if you don't give me your guesses fast, then I'm not gonna count it. Still got 3 left, by the way. Yeah, tell me how Hantai really, like, was very experimental in this OST. It did a lot of, like, interesting themes. Alright, Early, I know where I'm gonna put this, so what you guys? Alright, I'm gonna give 10 seconds this time. You don't give me a guess in 10 seconds, I will not count it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. I'll put this at the bottom of C. I know some of these early, like, Guardian themes I'm not, like, the biggest fan of. Because, like, the Guardian themes are definitely not, like, the star of the show in the OST. By any means. Alright, well, Harry, whenever you want to try to rank something, just let me know. He's probably waiting for the obvious ones just so he can get his priorities, even though, like, he needs them. Bro is so loaded on priorities, it's not even funny. He should also just try, just, man up. Take the risk, Carol D. Man, listening to all these Chronos Island themes makes me want to add a bunch of these movements back in my iTunes. Bro. I love Chronos Island, bro. It's so good. I'll probably put that one about right there. Alright, theme of the Coco. What do we got? put this right there. I don't really like this female that much. Alright. Share I also probably will share some stuff with you. I'm sure you will. Okay. Bro, people absolutely like, I think I might have done a tier ranking of this before in the past. Like, I don't remember exactly what I did, but like, people hated that. Like, I do not like fishing vibes at all. I don't know, as someone being like a guy that absolutely loves like some rockin' or like some fun, like the other like vibe of like some of the cyberspace stuff that they go for, or like just really cool like uses of orchestra, like how they use it like in the Chronos like movements, for example. I'm just not the biggest fan of something like this, man. Sorry. Actually, you know what? I'll put Theme of the Coco down here. Too chill for my liking, bro. Like, come on, any more? Dang, we skipped. There was like a bunch of interlude tracks there. Dang, alright. I'm already like 46 songs in this playlist. It really goes to show how many interlude tracks there are in this game. Titan Giganto. It's actually nice that this playlist doesn't include them, because if they included those, like, I'll just probably be throwing them in F tier because I don't care about them. Yeah, you hear this theme constantly when you're doing the Titan boss rush, like in Final Horizons, bro. Especially if you're trying to do it at extreme difficulty when you're never gonna beat Wyvern. I eventually gave up on my extreme difficulty run because Wyvern just dumped me in, bro. I could not get past Wyvern for the life of me. I'll put Titan Giganto right there. And if it won't come as a surprise, yeah, this is easily top of S tier, bro. We don't even have to listen to it to know how much I like it. It's freaking Kellen Quinn, bro. And also, I don't want to get copyright for the song, so... as much as I would love to just absolutely jam out to Undefeatable, bro. We know it's gonna be S tier, guys. Like, come on. Top of S tier easily. It's my favorite of the Titan boss fight themes. Now the question is, how do I rank the Titan boss fight themes? Like, which one over the other one's over the other? Like, where does Find Your Flame? I'm Here Revisited. Breakthrough It All. Go. We'll see. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Ares Island ones. You're gonna see a lot of the Ares Island movements be ranked not that highly. I'm just not the biggest fan of Ares Island. Because, like, I feel like Chronos, Oranos, and Chaos Island have stuff going for them, but Ares Island is honestly just boring. There's not really much to them, you know? Davis Breakthrough It All. I can respect that. Because the thing is, for me, it's like the Titan boss fight teams are just so ridiculously good. It's like, it's so hard to put some over the other. But I do have like where I'd put them. We'll get to that later. I'll probably put that one right about right there. Ooh, Guardian Shark. Because of the second verse. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people like don't really like the first half of Breakthrough It All that much, but I love it. I mean, definitely I'll agree with them. The second half is better. That part is like fire as frick. Like I can never get enough of it. First half is like that heavy part in the first half. I also love it a lot. Not equally as much as the second half, but like I love it a lot. Guardian Shark theme's a lot of fun. Probably put that one back right there. Guardian Shark's fun. That's one of the better Guardian themes for sure. Nothing in A tier yet, surprisingly. I'm sure I'll find something to go in A tier. It's better than the first movement. Sorry, again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Ares Island movements. Strider's also pretty good too. this is actually one of the better ones, too. I actually like this more than Shark. I think actually I'll put it above Squid, too. Guardian's actually pretty good. Strider's actually pretty good. I don't think I have this one on my iTunes anymore, though. I can check. Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'll add it to my post. I'm not on the right channel, because of course I'm not. Yeah, if you're wondering, I'm having the Sonic Frontiers OST pulled up on the side. That's how I'm going through this fast. Alright. That's a fun thing, too. It's like you discover songs that, again, you're like, oh, well, actually, that was a lot better than I remember it being. This one kind of reminds me of like a track that's called Heavy Road 2 that I think was in one of like the old like Geometry Dash, like before Geometry Dash. I forget what that game is, like the Impossible game or something. Not that, I don't know. It was some game that was like before Geometry Dash. I forget what it's called. This is a tough one to say. This is not my official portrait. Because, like, I like how it picks up in some areas, but then, like, it goes back down. Hard to say. I think that track's a little too inconsistent for me. I think I'll put a top of C. Some Eurobeat stuff. I like that. It's like a connection. I like that. I'm on the plug any book for some reason. No, you're fine. Well, you might get a free one here if you pay attention to how the board is right now, Heraldy. This could be a freebie. This is your last one too, so you got 4 losses. Well, what's it gonna be, Early? Think I could squeeze this up to C tier, or keep it a D, or maybe go even as low as F? I don't know. Where would I put it? Alright, come on. Gotta let me know right now. D tier. You were correct. Congrats. You got 2 priorities. I'll add those to your total. Where's my priority list? I haven't done one of these. There we go. There we go. Congratulations. Alright, nostalgia sweep. Alright. Now that I got that out of the way, now I can start really flying through these. Priority is basically where you could immediately recommend a song. With his membership perk, he has the chance to get 7 priorities. That's the whole perk that I have for this stream here. Basically, if you guess the right ranking, I'm gonna put this in, and these are, you get priorities, which you can use them on my music recommendation streams. Which his perk for membership is allowing him to get 8 songs like every stream that he joins. Which I'm actually thinking, due to the popularity of music recommendations rising, I'm actually going to be lowering that amount pretty soon here, but he still has the 8 for the time being. So I felt really bad for those people who were doing the free recommendations in like a 2-hour stream and they didn't get, and I didn't get like 10 songs in because of Heraldy's perk. So I think I'm going to lower the number. Running the amount I'm going to lower to is probably going to be 5. So like every tier you get up, it increases the amount. Which I think feels fair. Like you're still getting a decent number per stream. It's not like 5's not like a small amount. Let's say this one will go right here. I Hey, he's paying the money for it, so like he's using his perk. Well, so I can't complain too much about it. Well, actually, I did check my membership list recently, and it seemed like Tai, Asui, and Hollow have dropped off the membership, so now it's just back to you and Kieran again. So Kieran and Harold are my only 2 members at the moment. I do really hope sometime soon of all the advertising I've been doing towards the membership, somebody else gets it. I hope so. I make it very clear at the beginning of every one of my streams, like, how good the membership is. And it's also pretty cheap, too. It's not that bad. I'll put that right there. What's the next one? Ooh. My intro theme is the remix version of this one. So here's my thing. I definitely, for sure, am gonna put the remix version of this in this tier, but I think we actually finally have our first A tier song. That's a high A tier, though. Yeah, the remix version is definitely going in S tier, though. I will say that for certain. Yeah, Guardian Tank's alright. I'm sure she has a music because she likes being so good that she like makes everybody like I know that sounds like her, right? I'll say like in between tower. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like the biggest fan of the Guardian themes in my personal opinion. They're not all that memorable to me. Crazy. Well, you can't complain too much. I mean, she's a really good gamer. You gotta respect her talent. I've just come to the fact. I mean, I know because of who you are and like you're very petty a lot of time. You just want to get vengeance on her, but like you said, you'd have to try to get it in some other kind of way because Mario Kart's not the way you're ever gonna get vengeance on her. You're just not at her level. She has like over 250 hours in the game, I think, so. Which is an insane amount of hours to think about, like, for Mario Kart. Jeez. I guess in the middle. Honestly, like, I don't care too much about where I rank the Ares Island stuff. For anybody who does like the Ares Island movement themes, I'm sorry that I'm trashing on them so much. I just don't like them all that much. They're not that good. Harold is gonna train for like months in Mario Kart, but then still lose to Stabby. Why do I get this feeling of deja vu? I'll put this right here, I guess. Lower C's here. Quest best defense. Okay, we're about halfway through the OST right now. Not bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm halfway. I'm like 34 minutes into the stream. I'm actually doing pretty good pacing on this. This is my pacing. This might go for a good for my skillet tier ranking after. I honestly, underrated opinion, the quest themes are actually really good in this game. I love the quest themes. I think I put it right there, yeah. No. I ain't sure. Maybe one day you'll get on a level, but I don't know. If you believe that you can do it, then sure, you can believe in yourself, man. I won't stop you. Alright. That's not a good mentality to think, buddy. That's not a good mentality to think. You definitely will not always get what you want. In this life, life is unfair, and like, there's a good chunk of the time you don't get what you want. Like, I have plenty of times in jobs where I wanted to get this job, but it didn't happen because either the business ghosts me and it just doesn't happen. Or, like, I wanted to get a good grade on this test and ended up flunking it. I wanted it to happen, but fate was against me. So, that is a lesson you have to learn, that you're not gonna get everything you want in life. Like, also, how right now, I'm not really getting a whole lot of people watching this stream right now, but it's fine, I'm still having fun ranking this stuff here. It's all good. Sure, right there. Listen to this theme for too long. Next. Alright. Transparent highway. Yeah, I'm also realizing too, Cyberspace 2, besides from Hype Street, Aris Island does not have some of the best cyberspace themes. Chronos has some pretty solid ones. I think Chaos Island also has some good ones too, I think. I know Aranos has got some awesome ones. Where would I put this? This is one I did have in my iTunes, but I think I got rid of it though. I think I put it right there. I feel like my IT ranking to this, I'm being a bit strict. Yeah, it's Mario Kart RNG, man. Not much you can do about it. I mean, hey, I wasn't gonna actually beat Savvy Cat in points, so then, you know, I got Mario Karted. Simple as that. Gotta love getting Mario Karted. It's not a great feeling, I get it. I'm with you on that, pal. I'll put you... Put it right there. Yeah. Feeling the blue. It's like a very simple cyberspace theme, but there's always just been something I've liked about it. It's been one of those that surprisingly stayed in my iTunes. Like, it's definitely not one of the craziest by any means, but it's just a nice chill one. I like it. I'll probably put it about right there. Yeah. Oh, jeez, I wonder where Aris Island's gonna go. It doesn't feel like... I mean, like, you could definitely hear, like, a little bit of changes, like, throughout the themes, for sure. Like, there are changes, don't get me wrong, but it all still sounds very samey. At least to me, personally. Let's see. I'll go right there. I think second move is probably the best out of the ones. Alright, Wyvern. Hey, it's Fusion's favorite Titan boss feat, and it's about to play for only like 5 seconds. I always hated, like I kind of wish Wyvern was like Giganto, where you could just get straight into the fight. Because, man, it's like very frustrating to have to go in that red path thing every single time to eventually get to fight him. Very frustrating. Well, I've just come to learn, Hero D, that I'm not the best at everything. There's always someone better than you, and this is something you have to accept. I'd say... Yeah, maybe about right there. Alright, break through it all. You gotta at least hear like a little bit of that beginning, bro. Yeah! God, freaking Kellen Quinn, bro. Like that's what I love about this game. It's like you feel like those vocal themes would be for a final boss, but no, it's for like the first, the second, the third boss, and like the final boss in the base game doesn't even have a Kellen Quinn vocal theme, which is crazy to me. But then if you go to the final boss of the DLC, that's where Kellen Quinn comes in one more time, bro. It's like, oh my gosh. I swear to God, if Kellen's not on the second Frontiers game, I will riot. Like, Sega will, Sega knows how well the Titan themes did. Like, Undefeatable has like 45 million views or something last I checked. Break for It All is over 20 million. I think Find Your Flame has over 30 million. I'm Here Revisited, over 10 million now. Like, Kellen Quinn, like, if they get him on more songs, like, bro, they're gonna blow up. Also, I'm gonna say something about this. I am very upset that this is the theme they chose in Sonic X-Shadow Generations as the remix. There's so many better things you could have done from Frontiers, bro, and you did this? Yeah, absolutely terrible, bro. Just for that fact alone, bottom. I do not like this one all that much. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. How could you? Yeah, I'll put it right there. Spider. That was a good spider. This is over. There's a part later. Yeah, that part's good. This is like another one of those ones like Ninja, for example, like where like it has a lackluster beginning, but like later on this team gets fire, dude. Yeah, the second half of this song is fantastic. I think it's gotta get some down points for how lackluster the beginning is, though, so I'm gonna put that right there. And like the funny thing about Chaos Island is that the movement themes get like a lot better as it moves on, but the first couple are just kind of eh. Man, I want to play Frontiers again. I love Frontiers, dude. I'll put this right here. I don't know, not the biggest fan of these early Chaos Island movement themes. Alright, Island hacking, hacking mission. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately. That's what I was literally saying earlier. It's like, out of all the themes that you could have chosen, like, do like movement 6 or 7. Like, those movements are fantastic. They're phenomenal. But no, you choose the lame first couple of ones. Like, why? Terrible. I don't understand, bro. Okay, Put that right there, I guess. Ghost Lab's actually a pretty solid one. Yeah, actually, now I'm realizing it. Chaos Island also doesn't really have a whole lot of good cyberspace themes. I think the best ones come from Kronos and Oranos, and the DLC too. Like, it's hilarious, like, Arrow of Time, like, in the original game, like, I don't like it all that much. But when they remixed it in, like, the DLC, I effing love it. Like there are some, like, themes that they remixed and made it, like, so much better. I'll probably say about right here for this one. I think I like Time Flyer a little bit more. Yeah, our third movement. Let's see. These movements are long. Okay. Like, you can start to sense that there's something here with this one. Oh, I'll probably put this at top of D. Like, you're starting to sense that they're having something there. Yeah, I think, like, the Shadow Gens was, like, a combination of movement 2 and 3. I think. This is a nice one. It's the most replay part. Oh yeah. It's not one of those like Eurobeat kind of sounding songs. Do I have this one on my iTunes too? Okay, I do. This is a good one. Oh, I put it right there. I think actually I like this better than Ghost Lab. Hold on one sec. Mama's just letting me know that she's leaving to go to a party. That's all. Alright. Yeah, again, like, I like that, like, slowly but surely, like, something is, like, starting to, like, there's some promise in Chaos Island. They put this about right here. Huh? You can see, like, they're starting to get up higher. They're getting up there. They're moving up in this world. Fortress is pretty solid. Yeah, there's some later on ones that I should be able to rank rather fast. This is the ones that I don't really have in my iTunes anymore, like take me a little bit of time to rank. I want to give it like a decent listen. Yeah, I think that right there is fine. Constructor. This one's pretty forgettable, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This one's alright. I guess. Like right there. I'm not a big fan of this one. Alright, fifth movement. This is like where we're almost getting to this the movement I really like. It's good. I'm looking forward to listening to it. Yeah, I honestly like personally think that sixth movement and seventh movement are very underrated. Like they deserve much more love. I really like them. Probably say I'd probably put it about where yeah, I'm okay with that. And this is yet another one of those forgettable cyberspace themes. BMP and an A. It's alright. It's alright. This is the one of the weird like drifting thing that they did for like one cyberspace. That was weird. I think it was actually faster for me just to like try to skip over it, hilariously enough. Yeah, also not the biggest fan of this one. That one's just okay. Bridge the gap. I don't know why Sonic decided to jump so high up, like over the bridge, bro. Like I don't know how he launched up in the sky like a freaking rocket. That's crazy. This is like the stupidest, like this quest would have been like so much easier if he just decided not to jump a million miles in the air, bro. I don't know why he did this, bro. Even still, the music's pretty fire. This might be my favorite out of the quest themes. I should put it right here. Yeah, do that. Mid B tier. Alright, Chaos Island, 6 movement. Oh, I love this one. It's so good, bro. This may be a bit of a hot take, but I don't give a furk. This is S tier, bro. And 7th movement, too. I'm gonna S tier all the way, bro. Just like, so how grandiose, like, this sounds. Like the point, like, you are at in the game, too. It's like, oh my gosh, that gives me chills, dude. So good. Yeah, like those two there are my favorite movement themes in this whole game. 6th movement and 7th movement of Chaos Island, phenomenal, so good. Absolutely love them. Like Tomio Hante cooked on those. Enjoy this world while I'm like constantly enjoying falling off the cliff in this stage. Oh yeah. What's this supposed to be? Enjoy this world. This is interesting. Let's replay parts. I'll put that window right there. Alright, pinball. Island Mystery Pinball. These are one of the not as good Island Mystery games. It's okay. It gives like some Sonic, it gives Sonic Heroes vibes. Now listening to it again. Not bad, but not great. Ooh, that voice comes in. I'll put this one right here. Oh, Titan Knight. Fighting the Knights. This is Sonic and the Black Knight. I'm also realizing this place actually doesn't include the DLC stuff. I'll have to get to that. I'll have to find a place with DLC OST. I got Deoxys Prime didn't actually have this updated this playlist. Happy Saturday to you as well. I like how I kind of have all the Titan themes like next to each other. I feel about them like equally. Yep. You are correct. It is the last day of May. Thanks for stating out the obvious. We won't back down. That was a long time ago, buddy, but I guess you're okay. Yeah, I like Find Your Flame more than Breakthrough at all, but I still like Undefeatable over them all. I wish I could listen to them more, man, but I'm on a time crunch here. Rhea Island, dude. What a great game. I might actually put this in A tier. I don't know, there's just something about Rhea Island. I just love the intensity of it, dude. Yeah, I love the intensity of this track. Alright. Wow, we're skipping a lot over here. There's a lot of interlude tracks in between there. Ooh, boy. Get him out of here. We don't need to listen to them. Ranos next. How much do we got left? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 14 per layer. So that means I do the math in my head. We have 44 left to rank. I think I get for 44 in 30 minutes. Yeah, I think I could do that. There's definitely some later I could rank pretty easily. Like, I could get for them fast. I know I have a pretty good idea where I want to put them. Rhinos also has got such a great theme. And Rhinos is one of those that doesn't have any movements at all. Like, it's just the same old Uranus. Probably put it about right here. Yeah. Oh, here's another one of the really good cyberspace themes. I love this one. This is a good one. This one's so good. That's an S tier one for me. Freaking love that one. Like how they don't even call the wolf like a freaking guardian. They're just like, it's an enemy, but it has its own theme. And it's not that good, honestly. I guess maybe right there. Yeah, boring. Next. Ethereal. What we got? This one's also kind of alright. Put it right there, I guess. Yeah, and Rumble Wave also, it's kind of crazy. Like, the original is, like, alright, but, like, man, the remix version of this goes insanely hard, dude. Like, holy frick. Yeah, 4 through C, 4 through D, 4 through E, 4 through F are fantastic. So good. Those are some of the best of those. Those are my favorites out of those remixes when we get to them. And this also got into Sonic Racing Crossroads for that crazy mashup that they were doing for the final lap in cyberspace Crossroads. I'll put this. I think about right there. Alright, we got Caterpillar next. We got. Oh, I remember absolutely hating trying to take this thing down in extreme difficulty. I didn't even attempt to try to beat the plus versions of these guys. The plus versions would have been too much of an absolute pain in the ass. Actually, pretty good. There. I think I'll put it right there. I'm not spend too long trying to debate on the like ones I don't care too much about. This one's also kind of lame. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing to say that. Like, if I think Ares Island movement themes are better than this, and like, then you're not doing something right. Not really. If his Crossroads. She's like, after like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I want to play what I'm used to. I'm like, yeah, like this just doesn't sound all that good in the original. Like, it just doesn't have that like insane energy that the remix does. I want to say kind of lame. I'll put it like maybe right there. Yeah, I'm actually not remembering. Uranus Island actually, like, it has like like 4 for 1 is fantastic, but then a lot of the other ones are just kind of eh. I'm not realizing that. Fog Funk's one of the better ones, but it's also still not like that crazy good. Yeah, I'd probably say top of D tier. Famous Star. Oh, I love Famous Starfall Islands, dude. This is basically just like the melody of the game itself. I feel like such a good theme, dude. You love how like progressively as you go throughout the video, you can't see it on your guys' end, but the amount of like people are watching at points is like increasing throughout as the song goes on. Alright, I'm putting that one there. That deserves to be an A tier. So good. What a phenomenal orchestrated piece, dude. Love that one. Oh yeah, here's the one that Fusion said was one of his other favorite Guardian themes. Yeah, Ghost is actually pretty good. I'll put it right there. Like solid B tier. Alright, yeah, I'm good with that. It's not a lot going into B and the C tier. I'm actually realizing, like, man, it's not as much as like in the S and A that I thought there would be for being in my favorite Sonic Frontiers OST. Maybe Sonic Racing Crossroads might actually be my favorite Sonic OST now, because I tier ranked that and like, holy, there was a lot that got an S and A tier, dude. That OST is just ridiculous, dude. But again, I think the one thing that's like, as much as like tier ranking wise, like probably like Sonic Racing Cross, well, Sonic Racing Cross was easily like beats Frontiers of how good stuff is ranked. But just the fact that this game has undefeatable Find Your Flame Breakthrough at all, I'm Here Revisited, One Way Dream, like that, just those 5 songs alone, like, is one of the main reasons why this is one of my favorite OSTs. They're like some of the greatest video game songs of all time, dude. Also, this song is kind of a... Look right there. Man, yeah, they did not really cook too much on the Orlando cyberspace themes, I'm realizing. Not really. This is one of the better ones. Not by a lot, but still one of the better ones. I'd probably say the... right there. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Alright, signs. We're almost through the base OST, then we're gonna have DLC here I'm gonna have to get through in like less than 20 minutes. Oh boy. I always forget too that Vandalize is actually technically not a part of the official OST. Which is weird to me, I don't know why it's not. Like it's a separate thing I have to get for like 1OK Rock. Again, that's how I originally started my 1OK Rock journey. And ever since I've gone for all of 1OK Rock's like catalog, Vandalize has grown on me a lot more over time. Signs is the second best out of the Cyberspace 4. I like Signs. Signs is pretty good. I gotta put it right there. Alrighty, the Supreme I'm Here re-edit. Or has just the instrument. It's basically an extended version of I'm Here, so I guess I'll put it underneath it though. Why is Supersonic? Oh wait, no, I don't. Is that for Supersonic Day? No, that's for normal Supersonic. I don't know. Like the reason why I'm putting it underneath like the shorter version of it is just because I don't listen to that version all that much. So, but it's basically the same song. I'm With You is absolutely incredible, dude. I really love that someone made a mashup of this with like the more rocket version of like of this theme, like with like the vocal version, but combining it with this version of it. I love that somebody did that. Oh, where would I put this? I thought I put this like right here. Yeah. I love, like, as much as like the final boss is just basically a total bullet shooter in the original game, but like, man, they cooked with this theme here. That sort of picks up, dude. It's so good. Da 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 da. Now we got Dear Father. Now, Dear Father is like, out of all the vocal themes, like, I think I have all of them except this one. I'm just, like, I get it's like a sad song, like, how much, like, Sage wants to stay with her father, which ends up happening. Because, you know, either you have, like, ending where Eggman actually revives Sage, or actually, Sage ends up living. Whichever, like, canon one you want to go for, but either way, like, Sage lives. It's still not a bad song, but it's definitely the most forgettable song in the first songs in this game. I think it deserves to still be like somewhere in B. Because it definitely reminds me of like it's like a not as good version of Dear My Friend in Sonic Unleashed. I put it right there. Middle B, middle low B-ish. Oh wait, okay, one way dream. The fact that they got Nathan Sharp on this, because like I love this song a lot because I have like grown up with Nate Wants to Battle, and the fact that Nate actually not only got in Sonic Symphony but actually got an official Sonic game is just incredible to me. So I actually like this more than I'm Here, the Mary Colt version. When we get to the Kellen Quinn version, that's a different story, but... Alright, I'll just quickly play a little bit of Vandalize. I want to play a lot of it, though. This... Let's say... You can tell I like the vocal themes. Yeah, I put that right there. Sorry, Taka, I love your singing, bro, but, like, I can't really listen to too much of you, buddy. Alright, Sonic Frontier, because I'm on a big time crunch right now. Alright, we're gonna have to, like, fly through these, unfortunately. We do not have a lot of time. Alright, so let's see, maybe if Amy movement. So, before I had this movement in my, like, iTunes, but honestly, I kind of grew out of it, though. It's probably, I'd say it's the weakest out of the free character movements. It's still good, and I don't mind listening to it, like, while I'm playing the DLC, but I definitely think it's the weakest out of the free. But I'm not gonna rank it terribly, though. Probably put it right there. Alright, Knuckles movement. Blood flow. I think this is my favorite out of the three. I like Knuckles. Yeah. Watch YouTube's still gonna give me a copyright claim for Vandalize, bro, or even any of the Kellen Twins, because I played like a few seconds of it. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Yeah, I think about right there. It's good. Do that. Alright, let's keep it going, keep it going. We're almost done. Another passage. Oh, so the cyberspace remixes. And we got a bunch of Guardians after that. I really like Tails' motivation in this game. Like, I think he got some really good character development in this game. Like, trying to learn not to always rely on Sonic all the time. I really like that. Honestly, these two are, I like them about equally. But I think if I were to choose one or the other, it'd be Knuckles. Oh, Sonic's movement actually is pretty good too. Ooh, I forgot about Sonic's. The theme of trying to climb up those damn towers and falling down them constantly. I'll put him right here. Alrighty, so the cyberspace remixes. Some of these are so good, bro. Oh, so good. They didn't really like do a whole lot of the Genshi ones. Still sounds relatively the same. Like, that's... I'll put it about right there. Didn't really do a whole lot different with that one. The next one, the next like 4 after this one, I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, I definitely remember listening to this theme a lot. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'd probably put it just a little, like right there. Alright, Arrow of Time. Massive, massive fucking improvement over the original. Holy crap. Actually, this might be one of my favorite cyberspace themes, dude. It's so good, dude. I also used it as showing off one of my Minecraft coasters, and I was like, I made a fire intro out of it. And this is actually the theme I used after the introduction, just riding the ride. They just go so much harder on these like versions of the themes, like it's ridiculous. Yeah, these are like the Final Horizon stuff that they like cooked with those cyberspace, dude. It's so good. And drop a Holic getting lyrics now too. I like it. Feel the music of the rhythm sound. I'm telling you guys, I love these like freaking cyberspace remixes. And then my channel intro theme. What the hell? Let's go, yeah! Also like my outro music that I use as well, like as a part of the song. I think I do like Arrow of Time a little bit more, but like, dang, for a channel theme, like, you gotta put it up high, it is. Look at the cyberspace theme's getting an S, though. Yeah, the 4 that I was excited about, all in S tier. I should have, associated that coming. Alright, we got 15 left to rank in 8 minutes. Alright, I gotta, like, make this fast, dude. It's like down here. But they actually did better with this one. I'll probably say that. Still not one of my favorite themes, though. Which is in the wind. Hey, this one they actually did a lot better with, in some areas. Yeah, okay. I'll put this. I guess I'll put it like right here. I'm cool with that. And I can't really debate about this too much. Like, I am very short on time right now. Yikes. Speed run time. It's the theme I want to play right now for how much time flew by, bro. How'd they give this one a remix? This is a good one. I'll actually put this low A. Alright, let's get through these alternative gardening versions. Dang. It's like the countdown of like the time on my side. It's like, ugh. Honestly, Ninja Alt doesn't really change how much how I feel about this one. Where's Ninja? Ninja... I think it's a little bit better. Alright, Guardian Caterpillar Alt version. I think this one makes it. Keep it going, keep it going. We're almost done. Master Co-Control. You don't need the fist. We're almost there. I guess maybe about right there? Sure. Action Chain Challenge is actually an underrated one. I like this one. It's a fun vibe. Much as like the amount of them that you have to go and do, but still a fun vibe. I put it right there. Alright, Tower Alt version. Almost there. We have how many left? 8? Let's see if I can rank 8 in like 5 minutes. Oh boy. Yeah, if I put that right there. Spider Alt. Does it still have like the hype like second half? Not really. You know what? Because it removes one of the best part of the song, I think it's gonna lose major points for that. That's gonna go down there. Doomed. Yeah, we're not that's not what I'm describing. I will get through this in my time limit. Alright, Arena Silent Remix basically sounds exactly the same from the other. I don't really hear the remix that they're claiming here, so that goes there. Alright, Ghost Alt version. Yeah, it sounds pretty similar to the original. I'm gonna be slightly better, so I'll put it there. Tank now. Alright. Welcome about right there, is that? Yeah. Time has come. Alright, 3 more. I'm Here orchestral version. So sick, dude. I'm here, reaching far across these new frontiers with my life. Okay, I gotta at least sing along to Kellen, like doing the I'm here thing, dude. I'm here revisited. I'm here, reaching far across these new frontiers. Oh, so freaking good. And then the I'm With You vocal version to end off. Here, let me do that. There we go. I'm With You vocal version. I would. I'd probably put it right there. Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. Alright, well, we did it in time! Let's go! Alright, so this is my official Sonic Frontiers ranking. Definitely let me know in the comments below what you, if you think some of my choices are bad, like, where would you put other stuff, like, how you rank the Titan boss fight themes. I would love to know. Such a phenomenal OST, man. It was such a great journey, and, like, reliving my, like, time of Sonic Frontiers, so... Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next awesome video here on the Luigi Reactors channel. We're now on to Skillet tier ranking literally in like a minute. So I'll see you guys there. Peace out. Bye.